All right. So I got your job letter applications in the previous time, and then all right. Can you give me your CV, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. There you go.
Thank you. All right. So I hope that this can be a good interview today. And we are going to do like, I would like to ask you about something that include of in your CV, right? So firstly, I would like to know about yourself. Like, can you explain about yourself?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity for the interview with me. So I was graduated from Riau University, majoring in management and specialization in finance. I have passionate with finance field, therefore I would like to apply for this related job to your company.
Alright, I see. Alright, so our company is a multinational company, right? So how many languages you can speak?
Well, basically I can speak 3 languages. My native my mother language is Malay and Indonesia, and I also quite fluently in speaking English.
Oh, that's very good. May I know how score your IELTS English?
Well, the last time I took IELTS, it ended up with a band 5.5. But I will try to study more and try to increase my score in the future.
That's great. I can see on your CV that the certifications from your CV that I can see. You're good at implementing that data science in football by Ruang Taktik in June 2020. Is it true, right? Yeah. Can you explain about this?
I'm sorry. First of all, can you repeat it? Right?
It's like you're good at implementing data. You got the certifications in data science in football by Ruang Taktik in June 2020, right? In the past year.
Yeah. Well, that's true. So in 2022, if I'm not mistaken, I applied for a course that studied basically about implementation of data science in football, and I'm not actually why I applied for that course is because I'm interesting. I always watch football because I just love to watch football. Then I followed the course related to it, and yeah, I have the skill to implement the data science for that.
Yeah, that's great. I'm actually a big fan of football too. Anyway, let's into the main question, right? So, what kind of position that you want to apply on our company?
Well, I already written at my job application. I would like to be an auditor on that application in your company because I always I like to be an auditor. Like I already followed some courses, so I want to be an auditor of one of the biggest company like yours company.
Very good. All right. So, where do you know about these job vacancies? Like, where did you get these information?
Well, actually, I already I'm searching for lots of job application on the internet, like Instagram and also LinkedIn. So, and I found your advertise for this job at LinkedIn. So I just decided to apply, and yeah.
Alright, that's pretty great. Did you follow our Instagram account?
Well, for today, not yet, but I will follow it if I be accepted by your company.
Alright, so that's great. From your CV, that I can see that you are good at any contest. You are pretty good, and that you have the skills also. Alright, can you tell me about your strengths and weaknesses? Like,
Well, I think my greatest strength is I'm not a person who are easy to give up. I always try to overcome if I have a problem. But sometimes it will be my most weaknesses because like sometimes I can be a very ambitious that forgets to calculate some things. But I always try to overcome it with being more more uh, more careful, more specific to a problem, and try to overcome it systematically.
That's really great. Like I like your style. When you speak in something, that's great. Anyways, what is your plans if you work in our company? Like, what's your plans in the next year further?
Well, first of all, I would like to focus to my job first. As an auditor, I will try to do my job as good as I can. And if I have the opportunity in the next few years, perhaps, if I can be promoted, I would really appreciate that kind of promotion. But for the first year, I will just want to focus on my work, do my job as good as possible, and not mess my company.
Yeah, that's great. I think I need to ask about this because I already know that you're pretty good at your skills. You're good at your growth with our company, and then I would like to welcome to our company soon. But you have to do the next steps for our company, do the next interview, right? Thank you for coming for our meet today. All right, maybe that's all for our interview for today.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. See you in the next company if you pass our test.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Alright. You can go. Thank you. Okay, good. Okay, have a seat. Okay. Good afternoon. Let me introduce myself first. I am your interviewee for this job vacancy. So, first of all, I want you to introduce yourself first.
Okay. My name is Yandi Muda. I am from Pekanbaru and I graduated from International Class Management. And as you can see already from my application, I am from SMA Muhammadiyah.
So, I want to ask a simple question for you. So, where did you find this job?
Oh, I found it on the job fair in the Expo. I find that your opening an application for a job management that fits my field of job. So I think I have a chance to take and participate in this as a candidate. So I am feeling very lucky today that I am accepted as one of the interview.
Okay. So, I want to ask another question for you. So, in this job, what are you prefer, working hours or schedule?
I prefer to work on schedule because one time I can actually set my schedule on specific days and I can actually work on weekends if possible, and overtimes is possible too.
Okay. So I wanna know you more deeper. So can I see your CV, please?
Of course.
Alright. So basic on your CV, do you have any specific certification for you on maybe professional marketing training or something like that?
Oh, of course. I am. First, we talk about the certification of the focus in marketing management in my field of diploma. And then the second one is the TOEFL score, where I have the certificate in a score where I achieved 700, and in the IELTS certification where I achieved around 7.5 score. Other than that, I am a fresh graduate, so I still only have like 3 certification ready for this job application.
Okay. So I want to ask, what is your strength and what is your weakness?
My strength is I am very loyal to the company, I am willing to work hard, and I am willing to expand my knowledge through experience and working more. My vision is where I work here in the past years later, where I gain more knowledge from this company, where I appreciate if you acknowledge my achievement and get the goal that I strive for.
Okay. So next I want to ask you, what is the benefits are most important to you in a job?
As I already said earlier, the benefits of this job as a fresh graduate is where I learn more experience throughout the working itself, because getting more experience is where is the most important part of working, because this is where we know how to manage things throughout where higher up when we achieve that.
Are you confident to this position?
I feel I'm confident of this position because based on the job fair application, it is very fit for my status and what field that I'm taking in, where I graduated for my focus.
So last question, what are your salary expectations for this position?
Salary expectation is where I have researched a bit about the average salary of Pekanbaru is where around like 2 million rupiah and or to 3.5 million. Since I am still a fresh graduate and still looking for more experience in working in the job, and I'm still taking part of the training of this job, so I'm still taking the training salary, which is 2 million.
Okay. Maybe this is all for my question. Do you have any question for me or for our company?
Of course, I have around like 2 questions, maybe 3. The first question is, how does the company evaluate the performance of my working status? Like, how does the company appreciate how I work, and how does it like determine how I am going to be placed in the future? How am I going to be promoted?
So basically on this company we make some usually we always like choosing what is the better member of any team. So we can conclude that who's the most valuable member on the team, so we can promote them on basically on their performance every single month. Like that.
Also, basically, is where the situation where you put a workers in a team and evaluate their performance based on their work. So the most contribution is where the best.
Yeah.
Okay. The second question is, what is the most avoided thing in the company? And I mean, like, what is the thing that is needed to be avoided from causing trouble? Like, is there a lacking of attendance, or is it like not finishing your work on schedule or something like that? Is there like a very specific problem that needs to be avoided in the company?
Of course, in every company we very concerned about the attendance of the employees. So lacking of attendance is so important for us. And maybe some specific some specific needs for the employees is how they are work in their teams. So how they manage to work with their team. So if the manager say this employee is not willing to work with their team, so maybe we will see in that conditions.
Oh, of course, I see. Because the attendance is very important since the evaluation is throughout teamwork. So it is very clear how to evaluate the performance of this team, of the individual workers. Alright, I think that's all my questions.
Okay, maybe you can wait for the result of this job vacancy. Maybe for about 2 weeks later, we can email you on that date. So you can wait. We will catch you up on that.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Oke, assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good afternoon, Amalia. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Before we begin, allow me to introduce myself. I am the interviewee for you today. My name is Sarah, and I'm very excited to discuss interview with you today. Let's start with a few questions to delve deeper into your perspective on this job. Before that, I want to see your CV. Okay, for the first question, I want to ask you, tell me about yourself.
Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. My name is Amalia Sukyanti Mandari. I'm from an engineering major at Riau University. I specialization in finance management and had the opportunity to serve as the second secretary in the Commodity Service Company. This experience had enhanced the organizational and human activities.
Okay, for the next question, why do you want this job? Can you explain me?
First, the reason I want this job is because I have been passionate about working in the finance department since I was a student. That's why I chose international management finance as my specialization during the university. And also, I believe that this one of the background from the university will help contribute to successful of the organization.
Okay, nice. Next, why you are interested in working with the company?
I'm interested in working with the PT Sebastian Citra Indonesia because I admire their products like Rotio and their Papa, which are among my favorites, and I'm passionate about working in the sustainable industry. I believe this opportunity will belong because my skills and philosophy.
Okay, right. Next, what are your strengths and weaknesses?
My strengths are very disciplined and hardworking. One of my weaknesses is that I tend to get nervous when I'm speaking in front of others. To manage this, I usually prefer that organizing my plans at the top and practice before.
Okay. What motivates you to join in this company?
My motivate is that I want to work at a company that focus on their worker goals, and I see that in the company.
Okay. Thank you so much, Amalia, for your time. The insights you shared with me. I'm confident that what you discussed today will be incredibly beneficial for for me, for my company, of course. before we wrap up, is there any final message you like to share for this company?
I just want to say thank you for the time you have to share with me.
Okay. We look forward to connecting with you again in the future. Okay, come in. Please. Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. We're going to take this interview. Just relax, okay? So don't be nervous for this interview. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Alvina Fadila. I'm here right now as your hiring manager. They're going to interview you for this afternoon. Maybe can I see your CV?
Sure. This is my seat.
Great. All right. Can you tell me more about yourself? As you already mentioned here, but can you explain it a little bit more?
So, my name is Gary Nainggolan. I born in Tanjung Marawa, 21 December 2003, and I long live in Batam, Kepulauan Riau, and so I choose university in this city, Pekanbaru. So maybe it can fall like abroad from my city to this city. That's why I choose Riau University as my university. So maybe in my city, that's not any university that better than Riau University. So.
All right. Thank you so much. Good. Is there any specific skills and strength that you get for this job role? Because I can see here there are 5 skills that we have. Is there anything that stands out and that you're really confident about?
So maybe on this job vacancy, so my major is in operational management. Actually, yes, I am have some certification on PPIC. I have some experience too in quality control management, and I have leadership experience too, especially in my campus life. I am already managed on some my employees under me on my organization before in KSPM, or it's called Galeri Investasi. So I am confident to apply on this job on PPIC controller or quality control manager.
Okay, that's great. About this also, I can conclude that you can work in team, right? Okay. I'm going to ask about something that leadership related. So, how do you adapt changes that occurs in the workplace? How do you adapt?
How do I adapt to my team? So maybe on my experience too. So I have some experience before I applied on PNM, Pertukaran Mahasiswa Merdeka. So maybe on the PNM, I learned a lot about teamwork. I learned about how to communicate with other people, especially in diverse city or in diverse university, in diverse
many city in this Indonesia. So in that situation, I am confident to work together with them. So maybe in this job, I am confident to work with my team in the future.
Okay. Alright, next question maybe. Can you tell me about your weaknesses and your strengths?
So my weaknesses is I am a little bit lack of spirit of doing some job. So maybe with that lackness, I will delay some work, like postpone some job with from my boss or from my manager. I think that is will make my perform like negative.
So, how do you overcome that? Because the delay and the time management in the company is very crucial in your work. If you lack of your spirit, and then that's going to affect your work, right? And then how do you going to convince me that you can overcome that with the better ways to be like on time?
Okay. Maybe it depends on the manager. So I am the type of man like I have to push by someone. So maybe if the manager push me more for do that job daily or do that job based on the deadline, maybe I will work and maybe I will overcome that lackness.
Okay, but you will not always be with someone that's going to push you and remind you every time. So how yourself, you as a person that going to overcome that without the effect from someone from the external parties?
Maybe if I accepted on this job, I will push myself to more and more concern to this job, or more and more concern to the work that my manager told me to do. So maybe I will push myself to do more work and more develop myself.
Okay, thank you so much. Maybe the last question is, what do you expect from this company, and what do you want from us?
So what I expect to this company, like if I join this company, I hope that I will make any improvement to this company. So maybe it will be more develop the company with my attendance to this company. And what is I hope the company is maybe this company will be like make myself and my skills more developed, like with the attendance of myself. Maybe I will get my experience certificate or something like that to maybe apply on another company. So maybe about this company can more develop my position or my career on that.
Okay. Thank you so much for your questions. These are the great for all your answers. These are the great answers. Maybe we're going to assess it first, and then we're going to quickly inform through email. So please be sure to wait for you are